The prosecution delivered their fiery closing argument in the Sean Diddy Combs criminal trial, highlighting why these are episodes of sex trafficking, why the evidence proves Combs operated a criminal enterprise.
Diddy was coming under fire for trying to tamper with witnesses while he was arrested. There are several people who were initially named to be witnesses. They just magically disappeared. I'm aware of a lot of things taking place in back channels, people receiving a lot of payments.
To shut them up?
Yeah, definitely. That's blood on my feet, on the ground. And the guy that's screaming to call 911 is the person who was on the other end of the gunfire. He came to kill me, but when he thought he was gonna die, he's begging for God. And due to the situation, the circumstances, I decided that it's probably best for me to live outside of the States at this point.
Wow. Why?
There are some adequate and imminent threats to me.
In the first week of Sean Diddy Combs' trial for sex trafficking and racketeering, I spoke to his former bodyguard, Big Homie, who dropped a series of bombshell revelations about how he expected the trial to play out.
I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs, and we've been watching that take place. Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. I've had FBI come to my house before and tell me they found a threat against my life. I'm a person who believes that the Epstein's list is very similar to Diddy's list. I had sent in a video of the guy, Combs, walking around collecting everyone's cell phone before they get onto a yacht to go party.
Well, after 7 weeks of a trial that's rocked the entertainment world, the prosecution has now rested. The defence, meanwhile, started to wrap up their response in just 20 minutes with no witnesses called and without putting Diddy on the stand. So is Big Homie surprised by how the trial has played out? Does he think the verdict will be guilty or not guilty? And is he concerned for his own safety if Diddy was to walk free? Well, I can delightedly say that Big Homie is with me here in London in the main studio. Big Homie, welcome.
Hello, sir. Thank you for having me.
You're in the heart of Uncensored here.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. I'm glad to be here.
Why are you here, first of all, in London?
Well, you know, I have a lot of engagements, speaking events, a lot of podcasts. So I'm really on a European tour right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And due to the situation, the circumstances, I decided that it's probably best for me to live outside of the States at this point.
Really?
Absolutely.
So you won't be going back?
No, sir.
For how long?
Indefinitely.
Really?
Absolutely.
But you've emigrated, you've left?
Yes, I've left.
Wow. Why?
You know, we've got some intel about certain things, and shout out to my brother Dugar and the rest of our team. You know, there are some adequate and imminent threats to me. And, you know, I made an agreement with my mother that at a certain age that I would eventually, you know, try to settle down, have a family, and I wouldn't partake in violent acts and stuff like that anymore in the line of work. So, you know, I always took my education seriously growing up. And my mom did a well job to make sure myself and my brother were cultured. So it's been a nice integration process for me. I'm loving London right now.
You think you'll set up home here?
Definitely.
Really?
Absolutely.
You feel safer here?
Definitely I do. Absolutely I do. You know, I'm at the local Sainsbury's and like people stopping me after our first interview, a lot of people tuned in.
Yeah, 3 million people watched that interview. It was huge.
Right, that's huge. It's huge.